Thanks, D.A. So the next starting five. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard. And for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. O'Neal is out there with Gobert. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Now, here's Mitchell. 16 feet away. The offensive rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Jordan finds Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. For the three. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Jordan. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Now here's Green following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Takes the three. And it's Green missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a three-point game. Mitchell's shot is good.
This is Mitchell at his absolute best. Driving, attacking, putting all the pressure on the defense.
Harden with it. Now defended by Gobert. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen this one or two times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Mitchell outside. And so just over a minute and a half played. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert with the lay-in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here is Harris. Green finds Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Six to shoot. Stolen by O'Neal. In transition, here come the Jazz. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Harden. On its way from Irving for two. Green, the pass to Irving over O'Neal. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, no defense right there for that shot from Irving. Released so quick, especially off the pass.
Here's Mitchell. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Conley gets the bucket.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Gobert with it. Now Mitchell. Down low. The putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
You know that old expression, you can't teach size, but Gobert showing great effort as well. I love that he creates second chance opportunities.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
It's Brown on the wing. Misses the three. Utah leading. Here's Ingles. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got 7.
I don't know how you guard this guy because you've got to play the drive, and right there he buries a 3. That is beautiful.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Passes it to Mitchell. call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
From deep, Johnson. Favors with the rebound. Jazz leading by 3. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Mitchell against Johnson. Pass to Brown. He feeds it to Griffin. Here's Johnson. Griffin kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Luwawu. And it's off from three-point range. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Brown. Johnson surveying the floor. Drills it from outside. He's got 6.
A three-point gunner in college, and Tyler Johnson displaying some of that capacity right here.
Here's Mitchell. Again, the Jazz score.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Claxton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Jazz out in front as they end the first. And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Timeout called, the Nets. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. He was with the team, and those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible, and I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And the Nets making a change here. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Harden in for Tyler Johnson. Clarkson against Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The wide open look here for Ingles. And the Jazz, another 3.
Well, I'll tell you, if you play off Joe Ingles, he is going to make the catch and shoot jump shot. You better be there on the catch.
Irving attacking outside Green. Here's Griffin trying to get open as Irving. Griffin can't get it to go in. Jazz leading by 7. Now the pass to Clarkson. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Favors. O'Neal comes in for George Niang. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Mike Conley subbed in for Jordan Clarkson.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Timeout called, the Nets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter, and he's able to get it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
Harden against Conley. Lets it go from deep, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Harden.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
It's his first trip to the line.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Harris is checked in for Blake Griffin. Nets trail by 5. Inside and stolen by Bogdanovich. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. Mitchell wide open. Hits the 3 from the wing. Mitchell's got 18 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Yes, that goes in.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Brooklyn on defense. They trail by 6. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. And here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. The drive by... Oh, wow!
You see Donovan Mitchell finding his rhythm. You're in for a long night. He is effortless offensively.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Utah, fast break. And it's Mitchell missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Irving. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Bogdanovich against Harris. Jordan. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The feed to O'Neal. And the basket is good. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
1:33 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And again, it's the Nets missing. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Derek Favors checked in for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Clarkson passes to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
At 6'10", Derek Favors will always be a threat to jam it home. Exposes the defense there.
Irving kicks to Harden. Off target with his 3. Jazz leading by 10. And here is Ingles. To the paint. Here's Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
A tenacious forward with high energy. It's clear that Griffin is still capable of throwing down a double-double.
And he knocks down the first one. George Niang, he's checked in for the Jazz. Blake Griffin hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. 29 seconds left now here in the second. Good D by Jordan. Nets trail by 10. Oh, Griffin in position. Harris dishes to Jordan. The three from Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
11 seconds left here in the second. For Utah, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And here's Harden for 3. And so it's Utah up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
He had 20 points, 2 assists.
It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Irving. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 1.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Conley finds Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. Nets trail by 14. Irving for 3. Craps in the tray. Irving's got 11.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Bounce pass Conley. Gobert the pass to Conley. 2 points. That one goes.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. The Nets working the ball around now. Irving looking for an opening. This one for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Luwawu Cabarrot. He's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Snatched away. Fires for 3. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Harris.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Bogdanovich looking around. Releases. 5 on the clock. The Jazz again can't hit it. Nets trail by 5. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. From deep, Green. No good. Shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. Bogdanovich has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Johnson from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. George Niang comes in for O'Neal. Joe Ingles is checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Johnson, the pass to Green, to the inside. Picks it out to Johnson. He dishes it to Green. Down against Clarkson.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's his first foul. Brooklyn on defense. It's a 10-point game. Mitchell's shot is good.
How about a nice bounce to his step from Donovan Mitchell? Getting the catch-and-shoot game, sir.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Johnson against Mitchell. To halt the run. A shot by Johnson, no good. Utah leading by 12. With some arc, it's deflected. They retain possession.
Well, Derek Favors has absolutely a massive frame, someone who can draw fouls due to his sheer size.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for George Niang. The Nets also changing it up. Griffin comes in for Green, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Luwawu. From deep, Johnson. No good on that one. So Utah will take it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Nets trail by 14. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Inside, and then Favors with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
For 3, Harris gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Jazz.
Clarkson passes to Favors. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Griffin dishes to Harris. Brown outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Here's Favors. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And so it's the Utah Jazz, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. They led by as many as 18 points. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Clarkson is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Irving.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
Clarkson looking for an opening. And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. A 3 from Bogdanovic. The rebound by the Nets. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. To the left wing. Griffin inside. Covered by Mitchell. Griffin's shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And the Jazz with some changes. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Favors. And it's Mike Conley in for Donovan Mitchell. And a change for the Nets. Luwawu's checked in.
Well, Uncle Drew will go out there and do his thing, won't he? Kyrie Irving, an exceptional player. And in fact, if you ask other NBA players, he's one of their favorite to watch.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Pulls it up. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, the ability of Conley to be effective at any range means the defense can never relax.
Irving. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Clarkson. Outside Conley. Back to Clarkson. To the wing right side. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Conley with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy and puts the pass on the money.
Irving against Conley. And Griffin scores. The assist by Irving.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Utah calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
We're making a change here. Green's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Nets trail by 15. Outside for Griffin. Pass to Harden. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Free throw good. James Harden.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Utah leading by 12. They double-team Conley. Bogdanovic wide open. Harden grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
They get it back. Jordan. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Utah called for the foul.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
The pass to Irving. Nets passing it around from deep. Harden. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Conley's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's Clarkson. The teardrop falls in. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
He does not look happy. Their defense point.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. And both free throws good for James Harden. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Conley. Gobert against Jordan. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his third foul so far. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Gobert the pass to Conley. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to be on James Harden.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis. But this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Nets trail by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Utah.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Good on both. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Chiozza, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And it's denied. And he recovers it.
Well, Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
And he makes the first. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Brown outside. The rebound by Morgan. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 17-6 run.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's Brown. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.